EA Sports, and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Brian Stewart is your leader. He's got it to 19 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, right there with a shot to win it on this Sunday, just 2 shots off the lead. That a beauty, safely in the fairway to get this Sunday round started. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
This one right at 25 feet here for eagle. Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And he's got it to minus 18. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee. And it's hard to imagine you have a tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you get a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green. Try and make sure that you're on the right one.
That's going to miss the fairway. So after the birdie at 1, he'll need to play his second at 2 from the rough.
It shouldn't be too bad where he is. He should have a decent look at the green.
9 feet remaining here for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2, and he moves to 19 under for the tournament. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third, uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short. And he definitely could have used a little more club there up the hill, as that's going to come up short. Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to stay at 19 under par. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. There, this hole's only 383 yards, and it won't even really play its distance. But, of course, you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. and that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain one shot back. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. This could be a good one. Got every bit of that, flew it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. 2 great shots have led to this. It's for eagle. A 6-footer now for birdie. Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in. Instead, this one singes that left edge. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Here at the 6th, 447-yard par 4. Pretty good hole, Frank.
Yeah, probably a layup hole too for the longer hitters. Something out there around the 280, 290 yard mark to make sure you don't go it in the stream. Obviously, it's a dogleg right, as you can see. The canyon on both sides is sort of well defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green. Once again, that's anything other than flat. It's fun. You've got to make sure you get that ball on the right tier if you want to have a birdie putt here.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Oh, how's that for a lag putt? Beautifully judged there. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee?
No, unless you can fly the ball sort of 300 yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth. It's just a layup hole, but layup hole it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway. The best way to play it is to try and hit the ball right on the number. And where I mean by number, I mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand iron.
Well, this has got a chance to be real good. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Let's see if he can cap off that amazing tee shot with a putt here for eagle. This would be something. Why you try to drive this green to potentially give yourself putts like that, and he gets it to go down for an eagle too. We think back to the 3rd hole at Wolf Creek straight up the hill. This 8th is the opposite. It's listed at 248 yards on the scorecard, but it plays significantly shorter than that thanks to a drop of better than 80 feet from tee to green. Keep that in mind when selecting your club. That one safely on the putting surface. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is going to be working from his left to right, not much pace in it at all.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll remain one shot back. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4 9th. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway, and a birdie is definitely in play. issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. That's a high-quality shot right there. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. There's a lot happening on this par 4 10th at 472 yards, though it is one of the few flat tee shots here at Wolf Creek. You can see there are bunkers and a lake on the left and then the brush on the right. So you want to get this ball in play. That's important. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway nota, this is second.
146 yards left to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close. This is a good-looking gap wedge. Very nice shot.
The ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. No, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. So that's in for par to start this backside, and that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. We're here at the downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards, and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself that. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green down there. The hole is playable.
He'll take that, no doubt. And that'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11. He has a 12-footer here. No chance there. Never got it to the hole. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 22 under. Now to the par 5, 12th, pretty big hole with a really big green.
And a really good blue area to the left, called water there. That's to be avoided off this tee, that's for sure. A good drive that avoids all of that. Then the hole is certainly reachable, but as you can see, water creeps in again, back right on this hole. So just don't get too cavalier here. A 5 wouldn't be the worst score. I know you want better, but believe me, seen many a 6s and 7s racked up here at 12.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now, after the big drive, this, a good distance here for a second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home in 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. That's on a good trajectory so far. Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Now this for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
Well, it's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
Is starting up the right side.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
I like the looks of this one.
Well, the ball comes up a little bit short of the flag, but normally the rule of thumb, for every 10 yards uphill, you have to add on another 10 yards.
That one just gonna sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's gonna stay at minus 24. Don't you just love a really short par 3? This 15th is only 125 yards. Maybe grip down on a wedge, clip it just perfectly, stuff it in there close and make it 2. Yeah, not quite enough on that one. It's going to take this slope and come back off the front of the green. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dogleg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green, that's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Chance now for another birdie. Oh yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Now to the 17th, par 5 here at Wolf Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, dogleg left. Tee shot obviously has to be played short of that creek down there. It's still going to be a reachable hole, even though this hole's sort of around the 550, 560 mark. But because you've got to play short of that stream, it's going to leave a lengthy second shot, and you've got to get the distance right on the button.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
This is a 19-foot putt. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And that is going to catapult him into the lead with one hole to play. Finishing our round at Wolf Creek with another short par 4, 307-yard 18th. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be in order. The approach is the scary part here. Waterfall on the left, deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a two-tiered green that will make for a tough two-putt. And some trouble here for our leader. That is into the bunker off the tee. Second now from the sand here at 18. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Now this for another birdie. You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. And this is going to be a final round score of 62. What a way to wrap things up. Just a sensational final round here, Frank, catapulting our featured golfer all the way into the winner's circle.
They must have known they needed something special today, Rich, but to shoot that low and just squeak in, I mean, well, with very little sort of breathing space, that was a great closing round.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.